Hello, thanks for taking a few minutes to watch this video. I would like to introduce you to the idea, the concept of being an in-pew connector. And in order to do that, I need to ask you to start by thinking about what it's like when you come through those doors on a Sunday. If you are an outgoing person, and that is the type of person we're expecting to be watching this video, if you're an outgoing person, as you get out of your car and as you walk towards those doors, it's likely that you'll see other people coming to church and you'll wave to them because you know them. And you'll come in here and there'll be people in the NorthX that you also are likely to recognize. And you'll say hello, and maybe you'll go over and speak to them for a moment. And then you'll go into the main sanctuary and you'll worship, and that will be wonderful. And when you pass the peace to the people around you, that will have a little bit of meaning because you know those people. And then when you leave, you'll be back out here in the NorthX. You'll say a few words of goodbye or greeting to other people yet more, and then you'll leave and get back in your car. You will have had a wonderful time at Mass, not only celebrating the sacraments, but also you will have enjoyed the community of faith. Now, I need you to consider what that experience is like for, say, a visitor or, say, a parishioner, both of whom do not have your outgoing personality. So they walk from their car to the doors of the church, and yes, they'll meet our wonderful ushers who will hold the doors open for them and smile and say hello, and they'll say hello back. But they won't have a meaningful conversation, nor will they have a meaningful conversation with anyone in the NorthX. Or when they go to pass the peace, it's going to be just a look and a nod, maybe a little handshake. They'll leave Mass and they'll come out, and they, again, won't probably know anybody and won't feel comfortable going up and starting a conversation. And so they'll just leave. And so they will have experienced the sacraments, of course, but they will not have experienced the community in the way you have. This can change, and you can help change it. In other words, it's possible for you to help others experience this community that you experience and value. And so here's all we are asking you to do. So what are the qualifications for being an in-pew connector? Well, first you need to have an outgoing personality, and you already have that. And you probably attend the same Mass every week. And, like many people, you probably sit in roughly the same spot every Sunday. That gives you all the qualifications you need. And then all you have to do is employ that outgoing personality to meet the 10, 12 people that sit in your area. What I mean by that is that you would either maybe before Mass or after Mass, you would take the time and be intentional about introducing yourself to people you don't know, learn their names, learn something about them. And as you get to know more and more people in your area, when you finally get to know them all, hopefully you'll be able to connect them. So as you learn that someone was originally from New York, say, you might at some point say to them, hey, did you know that John here is also from New York? And therefore you connect them. Also, you'll be the one that'll be finding out over the course of the weeks, maybe something that is going on in their life, a prayer request, something that they're struggling with, that would allow you to ask them about that in subsequent weeks. Hey, I remember you told me your grandmother was not doing well. Is she doing better? Just simple things like that. What you'll do is you will then, for these people, make their experience of church much more like your own. Because they may still not meet too many people in the NorthX that they know, but they will begin to get to know you and the people in their area. And that will be their small way of building a little bit of community here at St. Anne's. Each Sunday, so many people come and worship with us. They bring with them all sorts of stories and all sorts of needs. It'd be great if we could meet just some of those needs just by getting to know them, just by building some community. And we hope that you'd be willing to help us to do that. As you can tell, there's not a whole lot for you to do aside from using your natural talents. Do, of course, use some common sense. If you sit in an area of the church or attend a Mass where people pray prior to Mass, please don't interrupt them. Save the conversation till after Mass. But otherwise, I'm sure you know how to meet people. You know how to get to know them and get to know their stories. And we hope that you'll help us make St. Anne's a wonderful place of community, a wonderful place where people can know of the love and care of Jesus. Thanks so much for watching the video. Trust you have a terrific day.